wouldn't it be cool if you could remix major label music without breaking the bank and without having to track down all the legal clearances? Well, with this new service, you can. Back in May, I did an audio production news segment that featured remix hits, and it is a relatively new service that basically you can pay them $29 and you get the track stems, you get clearance to release one remix through their services, and it's really, really cool. 29 bucks. Let me tell you something. That is an opportunity maker. People take internships to get opportunities to work for, companies to put on their resume. This is a resume builder. I don't believe you can get revenue from this yet, at least. But it's great practice. It's a great learning tool, because even if all you got were the rights to upload this music to their services, or should I say through their services, and have the stems, because that's actually what I thought this was. I thought all you got was stems. Because, okay, 29 bucks, right? No, guess what? One of the biggest features of Remix Hits is their virtual instrument, which is called Release, and it is run through the Contact Player, Native Instruments Contact Player. They have made it so easy, even an audio engineer can make a remix. And in my case, I did it with TLC's No Scrubs song. And I gotta say, for spending an hour making something, I thought I did a pretty darn good job.
A scrub is a guy that thinks he's fly. A scrub is a guy that thinks he's fly.
A scrub is a guy that thinks he's fly and is also known as a buster. Always talking about what he wants and just sits on his broke ass. So no, I know what's your number now. I don't wanna give you mine now. I don't wanna meet you nowhere now. Don't wanna be your time, and no, I don't want no scrub.
Oh yes, son, I'm talking to you.
So let me tell you about the nitty-gritty of Remix Hits. It is not all rainbows and unicorns. The setup process, the installation, is definitely not streamlined. First of all, you get multiple emails with different download links. You have to install software that then downloads the RAR files and the zip files, and then you have to copy these files to another directory and then install Contact Player if you don't already have it, which I would say most people who are going to be doing this already have Contact Player. Actually, I made a mistake. You have to download something called Contact Access, I believe. And then through that you install Release. And then if you put everything in the proper folders, which I found out that you have to follow basically whatever the Contact Access or whatever it's native access, whatever it's called. As long as you put the files in the folder that they normally put the files in, then you're good. And as far as features for Release, you can time stretch, you can pitch bend, you can do all kinds of different normal things that other plugins can do, but it's all within the software. And I didn't try any of that stuff out. I did try the pitch changes. As long as you do it like within a certain amount, it's fine. I mean, that really goes for any kind of pitch or time stretching. But I just love the fact that they give you the puzzle pieces and you make the puzzle yourself, is the best way to put this. And like I said, $29, you can't beat that price. I mean, it's a resume builder. It's a portfolio builder. It's a teaching tool. I've already said this, but I can't emphasize it enough. The ability to even unofficially attach your name to a bigger name and say, this is what I'm capable of doing. That's what it's all about. So, you know, do I recommend this to everybody? Not necessarily. Like I said, it's not a streamlined installation process, so you may get frustrated doing that. It was a little bit frustrating, but I will say this. Tech support was grade A. They held my hand, which, hey, I'll be honest, I am a contact player newbie. I don't have that software. I do now. I didn't before. So figuring everything out, and then the last step was you have to hit like this search file system button, because the way it's set up, like the files aren't on your computer and there's no way, I guess, to make that happen. I don't know. But once everything was running, good to go. And like I said, it's just, especially the loop suite. The loop suite is the best part of the virtual instrument. Like I said, they've done most of the work for you. And that's really what you're paying for, besides, again, the education, being able to hear these stems, which, by the way, that is one issue. There was people saying, and I agree, these are stems. They are not the raw files. So you're going to get reverb, you're going to get delay, you're going to get whatever effects were on the stems, and you know, you combine them, and that's the full mix. That's it. You know, so if you don't like the reverb, don't like the delay on whatever instrument, including vocals, too bad. I don't really know what else to say other than try it out. They give you, I believe, one free song to try. So you can see if this works for you. And if you like it, they have right now, I believe, 8 songs to choose from. Within the next 3 months, I'm going to buy a song pack and remix it and, you know, have my name attached to that. Just to be like, hey, one of the things I considered doing with no scrubs was actually doing a heavy metal remix, which apparently you are allowed to do. You are allowed to put in your own instruments as long as it's royalty free. So if you made your own stuff, obviously it's royalty free to you. And, you know, so if you want to make a heavy metal remix of a pop song, or if you want to make a pop remix of a rock song, you know, the creative options are there. They're giving you basically this stuff on a platter. And I believe there may be certain rules, you know, so it's best to check with them before you go and spend hours doing something. But for the most part, as long as you're not doing something illegal, then it should be good to go. But I do definitely recommend, if you're going to use the virtual instrument, read through the user manual first, or read and go along with it. But as of right now, the best thing to do is to do what I did, which is, again, see where the contact access player, whatever it's called, installed all of their libraries, and then install in the same directory, and then search that way as well. Because I believe when you press that search file name thing, that's the first area it looks in. So besides that, if you're not already using a solid state drive, buy one. It speeds that process up. And all I got to say is just check it out if you're in the market, or if you're curious about doing this. Like I said, even just from an educational standpoint, to be able to listen to stems of professional mixes. And by the way, if you're wondering, the sample rate was 48 kilohertz and bit rate was 24-bit. I don't know if the other packs have higher sample rates or not, but I believe they basically give you what the record labels give you. So these tracks sounded great. I did have to do a little bit of de-essing, but besides that, like, they just, I can't say it any other way than it was so easy to use, and it just makes it so that you don't have to worry about anything other than the creative side, you know, after the installation's all taken care of. So if you do end up signing up with Remix Hits, let them know that Real Home Recording sent you. I have an account on there if you want to follow me. When my remix comes out, of course, I'll probably announce it here on Real Home Recording. But yeah, I don't know what song I want to remix. I'll think about it. I'll have like a month or so to think about it, and then I'm gonna, you know, drop the money then. So, but anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. And Remix Hits, thank you for existing. Because, like I said, it's a game changer. It's definitely a game changer, opportunity making service, and I'm just excited to talk about it. Bye.